Hi everyone. How's it going? What are you all up to? I sound extra loud again. It's like every other day, it's a different level. Mwah. Ah, What? Hi Maggie. Hi Cricket. Hi Moth. Hi Leighton. Hi Samantha. Oh, Leighton, thank you for the sub. 9 months now. Wow. Hi Lulu. Hi Connie. And LZ. And who did I miss? Did I miss anyone? All the lurkers. Hi. Sorry for being a little late to stream. I was distracted by LZ's new meme video. She hasn't released one in a little bit. And I wanted to catch the premiere. At least some of it. I actually only watched like half of it, I think. Because I missed the first 5 or 10 minutes and then I muted it and got ready for stream for the last 10 minutes. Haven't watched it yet, but very hyped for it. I'm half tempted to like watch it on stream because I want to like watch it proper. But she did say she's gonna re-upload it because there were glitches in it. LZ content is peak. So true. She's so good at making videos, even though she doesn't always feel like she is. Um, Shar content peak too. Right. Thank you. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So we're working on a plushie today. As I answered in chat. Oh, you got me to blip. As I answered in chat, um, it's not because we're done with Junk Raven, it's because I need a break from Junk Raven. Um, and I do that sometimes. The reason I take multiple commissions at once is because sometimes I need to shake things up and give my brain a break on one project to start on another, you know? It's part of how I take care of my ADHD brain while doing this kind of work. So yeah, we're getting our Blender stream done for this week, finally. Normally we do these on Monday, but, we ended up playing Zelda on Monday because I felt like it. Speaking of, Twilight Princess is done now. So I'm gonna be figuring out different things to play on, on game days. Got a few ideas going right now, including a few collab potential options. What else? There's something on the tip of my tongue I was gonna talk about. Hmm. Well, must not have been very important because I forgot it, right? That's how that works. Surely. Yeah, I'm working on the plushie for, Leah. She made the Plural Mind plugin. Uh, really not feeling that you were good enough. You'll respond with the quote from Hecate from Hades to my faith is not in outcomes, 'tis in you, and I've enough of it to last. Should you find yours lacking, I shall spare you some of mine. That's cute. I like that. Orchid, how you doing? You eepy. Yeah, that's a mood. Why are people honking outside? Strange. Alright, but yeah. Let's get into the art then, shall we? Imagine being Evie, couldn't be you. You're Ryan in here. Heck yeah. You're really having trouble feeling good enough. You definitely worked yourself up recently. Yeah, I'm a little worried about you. But I believe in you still. Always will. Alright, so we have a new plushie here. This is for Leah in Moonlight. And here's her normal design. And here's like a kind of plushie style art she got commed recently. Now, obviously, this is a much different style than my style, but she said it was okay for me to go ahead with my style. And just use this as like inspiration. Yeah, hug a snoodle. It's important. So yeah. Let's go ahead and figure that out. I went ahead and made the ears, as you can see. Sometimes I like mess around with the project file once I get it set up. Rawr! Hi, Z. You're gonna hug that snoodle so many. Yeah. Rawr! Good. Yeah. Thank you for the plushie.
Compliment.
Too many points. Can I compliment Lulu? Because she's feeling down right now. Because I'm pretty sure you usually don't care who I... Yeah. Lulu, you are, like, something you gotta understand is you're just in extenuating circumstances right now. But you are a creative person, and you are an artist. Like, just the other day, we were hanging out, and I gave you the idea to make, a flail emote for me. And you sat down and immediately set up the file to be like ready for your character here style stuff. And that's like that takes initiative and motivation, and that's something you do have. Um you just got to remember that it's you have obstacles in your way, but you are a powerful artist. Also, thank you for the follow. And Jonty, welcome in. Thank you for the hearts. You want to do so many things? Yeah, I understand. Trust me, I haven't been working as much as I want to either. It's been a struggle. Have a good walk, Clayton. I got you in tears. Aw. Yeah, get loved and appreciated. The tidal wave of hearts will always be hilarious. It's been turned down from what it used to be, but absolutely. Alright, let's shape out these bangs. Mm, no, I had a temptation to make that the same piece, but thank you for all the hearts, gosh. Evil job making you do your real duties. Yeah, that sucks. Maggie says, Lulu, I find you so incredibly hecking inspiring, both as an artist and as a friend being in general. As a gal who also hasn't been working nearly as much as she's wanted to or has been able to, I look up to you a lot and think of you both and what you're heckin' and what you do are heckin' wonderful. Yeah. Maggie, as always, puts it very beautifully. That's how I feel as well. Mm, nah, I'm gonna use paths. Let's try that again. Beautiful souls deserve beautiful words. Rawr. You're a beautiful soul for having the beautiful words. You ever think of that? Hmm? Got her. Call beautiful. Hmm. Right. Rawr. Rawr. They will tell me something like, I rar, I cute, but I simply rar. I must yar, I must rar. It's just how it works. It's how Dragon function. Now, every time a Twilight Princess song comes on, I'm like, yeah, that's the game we just played. Love that game. I cannot help but be cute. That's not what I was saying. Rawr. How dare you? It is what you are weighing. Rawr. It denies being cute with an adorable little rar. This is you. My argument is that my rars are simply nature at work. I'm a dragon in my natural habitat. What else can I say? Okay, I see your argument. It's an interesting opinion you got there. Interesting hypothesis. Hi, Vivi. Welcome on in. Plushie. Yeah, we're working on a plushie. These bangs are gonna be so cute. I'm glad I got this reference for this. Sometimes I struggle with bangs still. Especially when there's not a lot of detail on them. Or too much detail. And I have to skip over things and then figure it out myself. But this is gonna be just right, I think. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're doing wonderfully, Maggie. But also, yeah, we all have our own struggles, and we're all like, never forget that behind the scenes, behind the fronts we put up, Everyone's struggling in their own way. Mia, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. 3 months now. Oh, there's your Prime sub, too. Thank you. But yeah, we all got our own stuff going on. Sometimes our struggles are invisible. But I'm proud of all of you. You're all doing great.
Pat, pat, pat.
Alright. Thank you for the head pats. Proud of me, too. Right. So sweet.
Pat, pat, pat.
Thank you for the head pats. Hmm. You ever just look at something you made and go, wait, I made that? Yeah, all the time. Almost every model I make, honestly. Sometimes I feel like I have a weird disconnect between what my consciousness is doing and where my skills live. And it feels like one is operating without the other. And so I'm constantly surprised. It's like, when did we get this good? And I have no idea if that's plural shenanigans or just the way it works for artists. Mm-hmm. Just like there was nothing, and then you kind of wiggled, and then there was now a thing. You don't think you're plural, but you sort of feel like that sometimes. Yeah. It's probably just my brain and memories not catching up with my rapid progress. You know? It's easy to surprise yourself. Okay, that is... Oh, there's another... is that part of the Bings, or is it... Yeah, it kind of is. Hmm... Hi, Willow. How you doing? Well, also consider that getting better actually happens when you're busy doing the things, so of course you don't notice. Yeah, I'm too busy focusing on it. Your nose is dumb. Why is that? What happened to your nose? Ah. I don't normally feel that in my nose. At least I don't remember that. It's possible though. Okay, let's see if we can actually get this to fit the face now. That's the first time in a while I've done this without, like... I don't even know why I did that. Scale is a little bit off. Hmm. There are lines you wrote where you didn't know where they were going into when you started the sentence, and somehow you wrote it anyway and ended up in banner. That's awesome. You're super susceptible to drugs. Always hits you hard. I see. Understandable. Hmm. Alright, let's convert this to a mesh.
Pet pet pet.
Thank you for the head pats. And the tea. Hi, Crypt. How you doing? Hi, Jova. How's it going? Working? Same. Lay! Hey, how's it going? How was the rest of your stream yesterday? Definitely sick today? Oh no. At least it hit you after your birthday. Making some website code that was all client-side rendered and also have a server-side rendered version for search bots to see something. Ah, interesting. Yesterday was so fun though. Good, good. You're doing alright? With it already planned into rest? Ow. Thank you for the break. Hi, Anna. Not in ping, but, yeah. Oh, I just realized my chat overlay. My chat overlay is messed up. Why? There we go. Yeah. Active development things. Anyway, you're here now. I'm calling people cute. Gotta support things while they're still in development, otherwise they'll never get made. But boy, oh boy. Yeah, absolutely. I just wish I had the brain space to, keep a better eye on it. Oh, copy. Hi. Yeah, that's what you have for frog. Or that's what you have a frog for, yeah. Our Deems program just pushed an integration for your monetization service, so that's neat. Neat. Thanks for the help yesterday. You didn't get to poke around with stuff, but you will on the weekend. Absolutely. Let me know. Happy to help. Hello, I don't know. Welcome on in. This person's design is so cute. Yeah. Not biased because pink kitty or anything. Absolutely not. Oh, whoops. How did I manage that? That's fine. Um, okay, just need to push down the top a little bit. Then we should be good. I can hover a little above the head because I will connect the hair in the back and it'll be fine. I just want it to look, I don't want the bangs to look too short, you know? Already getting things kind of messed up by pushing and pulling in too many places. Gosh. Um, Okay, that fits pretty well. Sudden vibe shift, yeah. I like to have a little variety in my playlist so I don't get too, bored. I'm also just bad at organizing playlists, I'll be real. I got one playlist right now, and it's the one I listen to on stream. Blech. Yeah. Hi, Dante. Quit your job, watch Char stream. Stupid evil job is making you miss far more important things like Char. Rawr. On-screen chat broke again? What the heck? Okay, restarting Slime 2. No, it didn't? Hmm. Well, what was it? Just didn't do the brick message? Oh, they never do. It never does brick messages. I have it filter out exclamation point commands. Alright, I guess we gotta do the back of her hair now. She's got a ponytail. Oh, it is break time. Thanks. Alright, I'm gonna go on break. I'll see you all in a little bit. Alright, I'm back. Hello, chat. Welcome back. Thank you, Lay. Let's see. High ponytail with a lot of floof to it. Can we do the other playlist? The Miku one? Yeah, we can do that. Hello, welcome on in, Persimmon. Persimmon? Yeah. Memes. Bit too atmospheric in here, yeah. Could listen to some recent bangers. Well, kind of recent. After this song, but aw, I just missed that. Sorry. Thank you for the head pats. If I had a way to queue up, there probably is a way to queue up songs, but you know. Persimmon. Thank you. Those are cute emotes. You love the green horns? Thank you. That's one of the points of attention to detail I really like to focus on. For my horns are part of my identity. They're very shiny and glossy. My other favorite part about my design is the tail. The tip of it is sharp, made from the same material as the horns. Yeah, I love my tail. Yeah, Lei helped me out with the design, but I did the entire model myself. So I really appreciate compliments on it. Yeah, Samantha's right. You're always needed. Right? Right. 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 Alright, how are the sides of her hair done? Interesting. She actually... Side bangs are swept behind her ears. You don't see a lot of people do that. Of course, that's not necessarily what we see here, but... She also has cat ears instead of... Instead of? No, in addition to the human ears. Hmm. You know, it occurs to me I haven't put human ears on one of these plushies yet. And I don't think I'm gonna start now. I think I'm gonna just cover up the side of the head with hair. Probably. Actually, how do I want to handle that? Because if I'm doing the ponytail, then Hmm. 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 Human ears on a plushie. I don't like the sound of that. I'm just gonna leave them out. It's fine. Human ears on a plushie sounds very cursed, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You know what, I have enough of the bangs pushed back here that you won't even really notice that they're missing. Is my thinking. Besides, we got the cat ears. So we don't really need both. I'll confirm with Leah, of course, but she said do whatever I think looks best, so that's my judgment call. And that's if you know they're supposed to be there, yeah. Make a joke version with 10 horns. I do love horns. Have we done a plushie with a ponytail yet? I can't remember. That would be too horny. No, yeah, we did. We did do a plushie with a ponytail. I remember now. I think I'm missing a... Oh wait, here we go. That's what I was looking for. Because y'all can't see the keys I'm using. That thing always likes to default off for some reason. Some rage baiter is definitely gonna commission you with one that's like 60% human ears. Why would anyone do that? That's so silly. Have I met the internet? Yeah. And people like to rage bait when it doesn't cost them money. You see a cracked kitty taking her overwhelming cuteness and channeling it into more cute things. Hi, Transnate. How you doing? Welcome on in. And I don't know what you're talking about. I'm making a normal amount of cuteness using cuteness I've pulled out of nowhere. I don't know. I should really think of an actual comeback before I try to do a comeback. Wow, why are you jailing me? Willow, what did I do? Some people are committed to the bit, married to it even. Mm-mm. This is true.
Pat pat pat.
Thank you for the head pats. Okay. For the crime of lying about how much cute I am. Rar. Also, thank you for the head pats. Rar. The heck? Hold on, I gotta turn up this song. It's my new favorite song. Oh, that's where that line comes from? Which line? The hearts being thrown at me coincided with finishing your render. Nice. Pace the falling bricks. There's probably a faster way I can do this. But oh well, I'm already convented. or committed. So you just found out you're gonna have new banknote designs for the euro, and holy shit, some of those proposed designs look so bad. Oh no. I should probably turn the music down now that I listen to favorite song. It's really awkward doing this over such a strange shape. 'Cause it's not exactly skull shaped, it's wider than it is tall. I'm humming along to the music and I can already hear Light typing out another note for me to sync my mic to the music. Something that's apparently just too hard for me to remember to do. Oh, you're getting Monopoly money for your country's money? That's kind of cool. You've been holding back and I kind of like... Listen, I know. I remember it when it's there, when it's a problem. But I completely space on it afterwards. Even with the notes. Because I'll read the note and be like, okay, I should take care of that later. And then I'll forget immediately. Not even 2 seconds later. Didn't want to bother me in case I had plans, but since you don't. It's just annoying because I had to like record several takes of me singing along to something just to get it right. I don't even know what direction it's supposed to go in, so I had to figure that out first. And then I gotta find the exact millisecond delay that I need. We'll never get Sharoki stream like this. Also, hi, Froggy. Oh, that's starting to look weird. Loose bits of geometry you didn't notice. Yeah, that happens. Next time I'm going to set these up with an array and just shape it afterwards. Kind of like how I did with the bangs. And we'll see how that works. I feel like that'll be better. Or at least easier. Couldn't I use a half circle and dent it? Yes, kind of. That probably would be smart, honestly, if I figured out how to do that. Maybe I rely a little bit too much on paths. But part of the reason why I like this method is the cleanup afterwards. So, like, I got this laid out now, right? So, if I convert this to a mesh, I could grab these individually and they're separate from each other. And I can start, like, rotating them, getting that lined up the way I need. It's easier for my brain, at least, in some sense, for them to all be separate pieces, even though that's not exactly an efficient approach. I feel like I did try that at one point, like having a circle, a half circle. I don't remember why it went badly. It's not like wow. No faith in me. I may be a forgetful dragon, but I got feelings. What am I making? I'm making a 3D plushie VTuber for Leah in Moonlight. You can see her design back there. I'm trying to make her a plushie. Remember, don't forget. You know what, Lay? If you don't like the methods that I do and do not remember to use, why don't you do the 3D model this time? I'll just sit back and relax and chat with chat. I'll do the easy part of the job. No. He's gonna get me for that one. I just called you easy. Now, hey, wait a minute. I can come right at you for motivation. Yeah. Can I just grid fill these? Is it gonna let me do that? Oh, I can. That's so much easier. Hey. Mm-hmm. Hi, you're new to the channel. You don't speak English, so you'd appreciate it if you could reply in writing so you can translate it. Your question is, do you take on projects and how much would a character without a rig cost? You have a model, but you want to improve it. Character without a rig. So you want me to rig a model? Yeah. You can find information on my VGen. Yeah, I was wondering which one. I think they mean rigging a model. Yeah, I can both model and rig. Yeah. I'm thinking to myself, don't feel my love. Yeah, feel free to join my Discord. You can ask more questions there. The thing about that, I appreciate you grabbing that, Lay. I was gonna send that. But that's my most confusing listing, so I'm wondering how well they'll be able to read it or even understand. So I'm probably gonna have to do a little bit of back and forth to figure out what we're talking about, but it's good to list that anyway. I'm happy I provide that service, but by far it takes the most like I had to answer so many questions about that service because it is very like it's essentially a custom service. Oh, that reminds me, someone submitted a request to that yesterday, and I haven't reached out to ask questions. Whoopsie. I was a little spacey brain this morning. That's true too. But yeah, someone from the Dragon Council actually reached out and poked me with a job, so I need to look at that after stream. Ah. By Gollum from like Lord of the Rings. Okay, interesting. And are you looking to have a VTuber model? Because that's what I work with almost exclusively. Cricket, thank you for the sub. 7 months now. Have I really known you that long? Gosh. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Alright, I'm pretty happy with the hair now. For now. Well, wait. A little bit better of a curve there. You need an FBX file. Is it for a game skin? That's kind of might be outside of my areas of expertise. I don't know. I could do an FBX file. That's not a problem. Oh, can you translate for us, Samantha? Just a bit? Okay. Well, I would say we can talk more in the Discord. Alright. Okay. We got the hair pretty much sorted out. Oh, we need the ribbon. That's important. Nice big ribbon. And then we can start working on the outfit. I guess, and the tail, too. It's another thing. I don't know. We'll see. But we'll do all that when we come back from break. I'm gonna get up and stretch. I'll be back in a little bit. Right? 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 Alright, I'm back. Gotta get back to work. Oh no. Work stinky. Welcome back, thank you. I do need to make the ponytail more exciting. Let's work on the ribbon, though.
Pet pet pet.
Flora! Hi, Flora. You're cute. Ribbon. Such a cute dragon. Rawr. Such a cute flower. Rawr. Rawr. You're not an axolotl yet? You are my heart, is the thing. Mm-hmm. Of course I've seen it. She's so adorable. Mm-hmm. Uh. Oh, that's junked up. Hey. Thank you for the tea sip. I like the way I My tea? What about my tea? Oh, you were going to make tea. Right. You should do that. Imagine forgetting you're making tea. Couldn't it be me? Absolutely could be me. I do that all the time. Yeah, Samantha's tea. That's important. Wow, I've gotten way too used to making ribbons. I love this. This looks good. And wait until I texture it. Mini boiled waters forgotten. Worse than that, I've been buying green tea again. I leave that steep way too long. You can't oversteep green tea. But sometimes I'll just forget it and then the whole cup's ruined. Yeah, bitter and burnt. Ooh, spill that tea, girl. Yeah, I had to spill it in the sink and try again. Back with tea. Yay. Why the frick is that backwards? Recky. Hi, Recky. How you doing? You're at work sweating because there's barely any AC. Oh no. Aw, the bot. Alright, that kind of works. It's cute. Almost as if I have wings, or she has wings. Yeah, I could lower the bow down and then she would really have wings. Look. Yay. Saw what? What did I do? What? Head tail to body tail. Forbidden technique. Hey, they're the same thing, basically. Why do you think they're named the same thing? They're both tails. I'm not cheating, I'm just following the laws of nature. The head tail does have the downside that you can't wag it, yeah. Okay. We gotta start her outfit now. I could block it out roughly. We only got 30 minutes left. I could also make the charm, which is really cute. Look at this cute charm that goes on her skirt. I love that. Hmm. Right? It's something I want to own. Could make more ribbons. Hmm. Trans lesbians just can't stop winning. So true. You're incredibly accurate. Alright, she's gonna need a skirt. Mm, mm. Hmm. Shadow the Thank you for the tea sip. That's gonna be an interesting shape to try to get right. Okay, that's kind of correct. Then we have this situation. So I just need to take these and go up here. Wait, why does that not continue? What do you mean next item not found? Why? I'm confused. Mm, see, now that's too much, I feel. But I don't know.
Pet pet pet.
Hey. Edgy. You're cute and cozy. The heck? Okay, that's kind of what I want. A little bit. We're getting there. Uh, don't even need to do that. Yeah, I can make that work. Hmm. Mm. Ran out of music. Nope, I just listened to that. Taking ruffle notes. I don't know if this is really a good way in general, but just looking at the way this one is, like for the outside of it, and not wanting to go too much detail, I think this works pretty good. Even if I do question the usefulness of, well, then it just becomes flat. Yeah. It looks like what you would want. Well, I guess I'm a genius then. I don't know. Yeah. Correct. Well, there we go. We figured it out. I confidently showed you a technique and you noted it down. God. Fitting it to the waist somehow. Here we go. Alright, we need a petticoat as well. I don't know if I really...
Pet.
Think of it, head pets. Probably gonna want it to fill some volume, so I might want to make it a little different. Can I make it so it, like, covers the whole area? Padding coat. That's why you gave me head fats. You're silly. Oh gosh, it's getting warm in the in the office. Let me tell you. Okay, so her top, kind of like a tube top. Hmm. Hey. Hi, Tier. How you doing? You good? You just got home? Nice.
Pet.
Welcome home from your walk, Leighton. Hmm. I don't know if I want to make her top like the original or like this more. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like how the original is looking with the lace. Even though that's crazy saying I prefer the lace one because that's just gonna be more work for me. But you know. I'll have to consider what will look better here. Based on the plushie shape. Because there's also the problem of connecting it to the arms. It's not going to be one piece, so the lace is like... I mean, as if that's ever been an argument for me. I don't remember what I said. Yeah. Thank you for the trans pride. Oh yeah, I'm preferring the lace even though it's more work for me. Yeah. I guess I don't let more work deter me, do I? Thank you for the tea sip. I do love what I do, yeah. Okay, there's a ribbon here. And there. Fills some of the dead space. Actually, I think I am gonna go the more simplified route, because the ribbon is gonna be flashy enough right here. And yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up here. It's hot in my office, so I need to go rest. We made a lot of progress, though. Look at... We did all of the hair. We did... Oh, shit. Hold on. Never leave auto merge vertices on. Auto merge vertices on. That will mess you up when you're scaling things the way I do in edit mode, like a crazy person.
Yoga ball time.
You're gonna yoga ball me 2 minutes? You, why are you wasting your points? 2 minutes before we wrap up. I could just refund you. I could make you keep your points. Anyway, we did the hair, we did the bow, we started the outfit, we did the tail. And a lot of this was already in place.
Compliment.
Oh my gosh. Innings points. Why are there so many? Why are there so many redeems all of a sudden? What did I do? Bouncy outro. Okay, 1 second. And then who am I complimenting? It still doesn't have enough air in it, but it's fine for a few moments. Thank you for the head pats. The cooler shirt. Thank you, I need that because it's so warm in here right now. Okay, let me... Oh. Why did that monitor freeze? Hello? Just one monitor froze?